Okay, let's give you guys some more practice on limits. So here, find the limits of this here as h approaches 0. And this bit here is just saying that x will always be greater than 0. Okay, if you just simply just put h into, sorry, put the 0 into h here, then this bit here will, as h approaches 0, this bit here will be just x. But then you will get root x, take away root x, that would just give you 0, and then 0 over h here. And then as h heads towards 0, then you've got 0 over 0. Again, you can't really deduce much from this. So you've got to do something cunning. And just to give you a clue, the cunning thing that you have to do is, well, visualize this as being inside brackets here. So normally when you have x minus a, and then when you times the conjugate of this here, x plus a, it neatly tidies itself up. Well, when you're working with when you're trying to find out limits of something, there are several tricks that you can use. You can try factorizing. You can try doing this. You can try. There are lots of different tricks that you can use. And at the moment, at this stage here, you don't know what tricks to use. So it's only a matter of time when you practice, practice, and practice, will you get an idea of what tricks to use. But here, visualize this as being within brackets, and then times the conjugate of this here. So times this here, and then plus root of x here, and then do this times this times this, and then this times this, and then this times this, all over h, and then things will neatly tidy. Well, anyway, press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this here, start out, well, you start with this fraction here, times top and bottom by the conjugate of this here. So rather than having a minus here, everything stays the same, but then you have a plus here. So starting from here, times top and bottom by this bubble here. Okay, this bubble here is the conjugate of this. Well, anyway, so this one here then becomes, hang on, so visualize this as being in a bubble, and then you times another bubble, and then at the bottom it would be h times this. So at the bottom it would be h times this. Okay, top here, this bubble here is this one here. So basically here you're timesing top and bottom here by the same bubble here. Okay, and now you get this times this. Okay, so that will give you that. Hang on. So this times this here will, well, a square root times the exact same thing. That's just going to give you whatever's in this bubble here. So this times this here will give you this bit here. Okay, and now this times this here, so it's really this block multiplying this block here, and then now you've got this times this, so that's this block timesing this block here, so you've got this block times this block here, and then the final thing was this times this here, so that will give you x here. So basically all that you have to do is this times this times this, and then this times this, and then this times this. Now, if you look at this here, this at the moment you've got this block times this block. Here you've got this block times this block. This block here, the combination of the two blocks here, they're exactly the same. What I'm trying to say is that this here is exactly the same as this here, and then you've got plus here, and then you've got minus here. They would kill off each other here. These two would kill off each other. So that would then give you this. Okay, that would then give you this. So basically, this is your bubble here, and this is your x here. Okay, at the moment, well, it should be like this, but that's the same as you just removing the brackets. And so this whole thing here becomes this. Okay, and then the next step, you see these two will just kill off each other. The two x's will just kill off each other, and that will just give you h. And then I know later on I want to kill off the h. So you can see that this is in common well, at the moment you've got this block plus this block here. This h here is in common, so factor out the h. So that would then leave you, well, this is this here, and then this is this here. So if you were to multiply this out, it will be the same as this thing here. So basically all I've done here is factor out the h. Okay, so this thing here then becomes this. Okay, and then and then here, well, these two would kill off each other, but inside your mind divide top and bottom here by h. So h divided by h here, that will give you 1, and this whole thing here divided by h, basically it then becomes whatever's in this bubble here. Okay, so so this then becomes this. Okay, and then now visualize this as being like count. Now visualize this as being a bubble here. Now as h tends to 0, it's like this bubble here will be x plus near enough 0. So you can consider this as being, well, as h tends towards 0, the limit as h tends towards 0 here, it would just simply, this bubble here would just simply be x. So you've got this here. This whole thing here becomes this. Notice that the limit goes, because I used the limit. Well, I've taken the limit here, so I don't need the limit. I don't need this part anymore, because I've taken the limit as h tends to 0. Well, anyway, well, when h tends to 0, this bubble here becomes 0. This bubble here becomes x, sorry. So that then becomes root x plus root x at the bottom. So it becomes 1 over 2 root x. So this here is your limit as h tends towards 0. Overall, the limit will be this. Okay.